What exactly do you want in life? Most people, when I ask this question, give a vague or ambiguous answer, or even an I don't know. And when I follow up and ask, well, how much time, energy, and effort have you spent actually articulating and defining what it is you want? Most often the answer is not a whole lot. Is it any wonder that so many of us don't have what we want in life? Because there's a direct correlation there. The clearer that you are in what you want out of life, the more likely you are to actually achieve those things. It gives you something to aim at, a target. And what you'll notice, unconsciously and consciously, when you're clear on the target, your thoughts, actions, and behaviors align much more effectively and quickly in actually getting you where you want to go. Imagine you're driving cross country to go visit a friend. If you had the name of the state that they lived in and nothing else, there's a good chance you may never actually find where they live. If you have the name of the town in the state, it's probably going to take some time, but there's a much more solid chance that you can actually find where they are. If you have the full address, you can go straight there. All that to say, the more specific you are, the easier it is to get where you're going. I had the same exact experience in my coaching business. When I started, I was really vague in who I said I wanted to work with. Anybody, basically. And I thought that vagueness was helping me. But in reality, I wasn't actually generating any of the things that I wanted to generate. But when I got a lot clearer and more specific in who I actually wanted to be working with, young professionals in more traditional jobs who feel stuck or unfulfilled, it became a whole lot easier to actually go out and generate the conversations and generate the clients that I was looking to generate. So my challenge to you is to pick one thing, one area of your life that you'd like to improve or something that you'd like to create in your life within the next year, and write a detailed and extensive journal entry around what that's going to look like and what your life is going to look like once you've achieved that thing. So if it's a new job, what's the job? What's the company like? What industry is it in? What does the office look like? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? Who are your coworkers? What kind of relationship do you have with them? Go through the day-to-day of what your experience is going to look like from the moment that you wake up in the morning to going to that actual job to when you go to bed at night. Or if you are looking to create a new apartment or a new living situation, where's your apartment or where's the house? How many windows do you have? Who are your roommates? Do you have roommates? What color are the walls? Who do you get to be by living in this particular place? And the name of the game here is details and specificity. So Robin's egg blue for the color of your walls in your new apartment is a whole lot better than just blue. And it seems like sort of a silly example to use, but when you think about how you visualize and think about those two colors, the former sticks in your brain. It's much easier to visualize and it's much easier to remember. The latter is much easier to forget. Let me know how the journal entries go.